Yeah, even my acne cleared up. I felt like Scarlet O'Hara when I made my grand entrance, and there I was stuck this long waiting for me down at the bottom. And then the heel.
Hello.
Shoe caught in the.
This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso and the Battle
I
Buddy.
did, but my gown didn't make it.
I've been making YouTube videos
At the bottom,
for
my slit and my
a lot of years now. I've been making YouTube videos for a long time. You know, I'm pretty damn funny. You know, as an American soldier after 9/11 New York attack in New York City, and for American soldiers still has a personality. Like, you know, it sucks to come home and it seems like nobody's got no personality. Like everybody's dull nowadays. Like I feel the whole world is dull. Because you know, keep arguing and fighting about the same shit. It's kind of stupid over the years. So the internet is dull and boring because you all still arguing about the same shit since the beginning of time on the internet. But you guys claim like I've been called stupid and slow my whole life. And people still treating me like that. Well, you know, why do I have to give out my information from the VA? The VA told me not to give out my information. The military told me not to give out my information. So why do people want more? What do you want more to know about me as a soldier after 9/11, man? You know, I basically grew up around here. I'm from Trenton, moved to Ewing, but I lived around here most of my life on the internet around here in this town. Yeah, I lived at war for close to 3 years in the military. In the desert, but my whole life I lived on these streets. And I'm thinking to myself, over time, people are going to get tired of fighting with each other on the internet over the same stupid shit over and 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 over. Like it did back in history. And the reason why we had the Great Depression, because we just got done World War I. The Great Depression happened after World War I. It's because the government spent all their money on war and everybody basically defending the country at World War I and everything. So everybody was poor after World War I. So having wars, every country loses. So I do not understand why people have wars. There's better ways of solving things than having wars. You know, it's like people fighting on the streets, and you're Americans. We Americans trying to represent America, and you fight like idiots on the streets, on the internet. That doesn't look good for us either, you know. Oh, wow. People can fight. You know, you teach your kids how to fight, kill, hurt each other, but you act like some kind of ghetto outside. And like, I'm the only guy that watch porn on the internet. But that's not how the future's gonna be. Right now, everybody's drawn on sex, nudity. The law treats me like an idiot, like the law don't watch porn at their house in the 21st century. I gotta get treated like it's the 600 BC, and I'm the only guy that knows what porn is on the internet. But that's not how the internet is, see? Over time, the internet changes. Before, the internet was just the internet. But now, since you all made the internet more than just the internet,
You're not going to buy that, are you?
it's a social media now. Everybody's talking about something on the internet. It's a social media. So, what I'm sitting here thinking to myself, you know, shit.
Tony, is dinner...
In the future, everybody's going to be butt naked on the streets. You know? In the Great Depression, they used sex to distract that there was in the Great Depression. As World War II came out and the Playboy magazine came out. Did you realize that? After war, Hugh Hefner started the Playboy magazine. So sex actually calms people down. Maybe if the law has more sex, maybe they calm down to it and act like there's more sex on the internet for you guys to pick on me as a soldier after 9/11.
Hello? Hello? I wonder...
So sex sells. And it's a fact that in history, even in the Renaissance time, you know, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Raphael, Donatello, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out in Renaissance time.
Mitchell, did I ever tell you...
Did you know if you name all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that's the 4 painters that was in the Renaissance? It's Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo da Vinci, and Michelangelo. And there are 4 Italians that painted something and did something in art at the Renaissance.
Mitchell, have you ever had a real...
Did you know the reason why the Renaissance came out? It's because of the Dark Plague. You know what the Dark Plague is? People were just dropping like hell in a Dark Plague, and you worry about a flu virus in the 21st century. What happened was the Dark Plague, they was drinking their own everything.
I'm sorry.
They put everything in the well, so that's what so they came up, oh shit, we can't fight no more. We're all dying from the Dark Plague back in the day. So shit, let's come up with Renaissance. Shit, all we do is do art, paint, and nobody would die no more and everything, you know. Because the way people believe back in the day is different how what people believe in now and everything. So, but I have to be treated like, oh, okay, well, if porn is so bad, why is porn still up, law? Seems to me, you're allowed to be naked on the internet. Shit, goddamn. Billions of people butt naked on the internet. So if you do the math, because people forget, people die every year from something in the newspaper. So the calculation is wrong. There's less people in the world. You know that saying, oh, this world is smaller, what's how you say the world's smaller, and how close we really are as we use the internet? So people don't want crime on television in the future. People are not the reason why you're losing channels is because nobody's watching television. Everybody's watching the internet. You guys are so inside the internet world, you can't let go of the internet as people. So in the future, sex is coming back. Hey, Long, sex been around since people having sex. Even caveman had sex in the caves and everything. I highly doubt they was uptight back in the day in the caveman having sex. People were having sex in caves and chilling. People didn't even have to wear clothes as cavemans and chilling. But now, since you all invented what, clothes, you're still naked underneath that clothing. No matter how much clothing you all want to put on each other as people, well, you're still naked underneath their clothing, you know. So people are accepting more nudity than you all claim. You act like you never saw sex. The law claims they never saw sex. The law, that's how the law don't get in trouble. The law has to lie about sex in the 21st century. Like, they sit there and say, what's sex on the internet? The law doesn't know what sex is. The law been monitoring the internet all these years, but they don't know what sex is or whatever. So that's how I'm getting treated back home as a veteran. You know, but I still served my country. You know, does that count? I'm not sure. Does that count that you serve your country in America? Because the way I'm getting treated so far, it kind of sucks. You know, you all could come together and throw a party on the internet as people, right? So, people don't like violence. People are tired of that. And the majority of the world, it's only 1% of the world fighting on the internet. The rest of the internet is watching porn 24 hours a day. They're not even paying attention of the fighting in there. So, we as American citizens, as your disabled combat veteran, I do not understand the law on the internet. The law accepts that kids get killed at war as the law. You all accept that people die at war as the law on the internet. You all accept violence on the streets as the law. You accept that your kids are going to get in a fight and die, and that's the future of your kids in America. You accept kids to see violence, but you teach your kids to overreact over a naked disabled combat veteran after 9/11 so you can go dig your veterans back home. See, I did something after high school. I could have said no, I don't want to join the military, but I felt like I should join the military. So now I did something with my life after high school, but I had to come back home. People that dropped out of high school collect the benefits and you get mad at your veterans that collect benefits, but the majority of America, the whole damn country, collects benefits.
Oh, the house is just so charming.
So going to court sucks because it's just like shit. You know what? If it's that hard to stand up for your friends or your family or at least your disabled combat veterans after 9/11, shit. You know, sex sells. Hey, law. Oh wow, you did a lot. You try to screw my name over billions of naked people on the internet. Oh wow, the law did a lot. They solved a lot of problems by putting me away as a disabled combat veteran. Wow, they're American heroes that picked on a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Wow.
Changed since then. I can work through almost anything. Are you sure? Oh, Angela, you are too terrific.
You know,
I'd love to stay.
it sucks that people have to feel pain to not want pain no more, right? In history, every time some pain disaster, you all come together again and be a family and friends as the whole world. What? That sucks. That means people can get upset over little things on the internet and don't pay attention to your veterans and then get mad at them.
Oh, Trish.
And then, what is this? This is the time in history where people have to blame somebody for what happened in the world and everything. This is the time in history. Because we're repeating the history like idiots, where we all could be happy and every single person could be a millionaire. Better food, everybody's going to school, nobody's fighting on the streets in every country, no more gangs, no more terrorists, no more violence on the streets, nobody's fighting, everybody's chilling. It's like the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. And everybody's going, look to sex, sex, sex. Only everybody can have sex but Commiso back home as a not disabled couple.
Possibly. Maybe later. Oh, let's see.
So, instead of my hometown welcoming me back home, I feel like I'm getting bullied and beat up, and I can't do what I want to do. You all have to run my life and hack my computer and my shit. I wonder why veterans sleep on the streets. They're tired of that bullshit, like you can't help a veteran out, but you all can sit there and watch us get blown up on YouTube and our head chopped off on YouTube. Yeah, you all can sit there and to come home and get treated like I can't raise my own goddamn American kids as a disabled goddamn vet. And you don't even have enough information to what you guys did to me. You all sit there and act like you don't know. You all got GPSs on every goddamn home and apartments and all around the world. But they don't know who I am. I gotta get treated off. I've been making YouTube videos for years, but somehow you still don't know who I am as a veteran back home. So people are going to get tired of that fake world. That's the Matrix. You got the fake world on the internet. You got the real world on the internet, and when I walk down the street, I got the fake world. You see what I'm saying? You know, I may not know all your ghetto street talk, but, you know, when some terrorists throwing signs at me, you know, do I shoot the terrorists because they're throwing signs at me like gangsters on the streets? Do I shoot that terrorist? Because I feel like he's going to kill me because he's a pussy terrorist and gangster and some color on the streets as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack. Last time I checked, we had the American Sniper. Would the American Sniper shoot that terrorist because he's throwing signs on the streets? So instead of welcoming me back home, I feel like y'all this a damn bad guy. And you just want to sit there and gold dig me and always make me out to be the bad guy as an American soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City. So people are going to be tired of that shit. People are tired of fighting. Oh, well, another fucking gang on the street that's talking shit about people. What else is fucking new? So people are going to have sex, and more nudity. Pretty soon, nobody knows what the hell they're fucking fighting about, as they did in history. So when people overreact over sex, while you got people getting their head chopped off and blown up on the internet, it's kind of fucking weird. I gotta get picked on back home as a soldier, while the law allow people get their head chopped off on Action News on live television. That's not cool to watch. Watching death on the internet sucks. So everybody's having sex on the internet. As in the future, back in history. It's the Great Depression. Your kids are so hungry, they don't know what to do. So they use sex to distract everybody that they're hungry at the Great Depression, as the whole world did. World War II, after World War II. We got Marilyn Monroe in the Playboy magazine. At one point, America had balls that played fucking porn on American television. I don't know what happened. Well, I guess I have to stand up for everybody. Because you got no balls to stand up for your veterans. So I got to stand up for everybody back home as an American soldier. Yeah, instead of enjoying my life back home as a veteran, and I felt like, shit, you know what? You can say what you want about me, but I was a hard worker as a veteran after 9/11. I think I did enough after 9/11 as a veteran. But I have to come home, and they're making me believe I have to do more charity work because I didn't be enough American hero back home as a disabled combat veteran. That's how people talk to you. Your therapist. Apparently, you're a parole officer. Or whatever, you know. I can't even believe people are still allowing me to go to court as an American hero back home. I can't believe that at all.
Those are great kids.
So, you know what? Sex is coming. Sex is coming. More sex is coming. Every day there's something uploaded on the internet. Every day there's something uploaded on the internet. So less violence is going to be on the internet. Because the bad guys are tired of being the bad guys on the internet. Terrorists don't want to be terrorists no more. Gangsters don't want to be gangsters no more. Because you're the losers on the streets that makes people cry in the 21st century where we should all have robots outside.
It was so much fun. But now that I'm on the board of directors,
So sex is coming.
down in the trenches.
They're going to bring back porno movie theater. Because they're going to have an internet cap at that porno movie theater. Porno stores are going to go open again. Because you got that internet cap at that porno store.
Looks like you had a terrible night and it's all my fault. Why not? You're back.
So,
You think you could help?
it sucks that you all benefit from my benefits as the law, as my hometown and my neighbors.
Whoa.
And I'm trying to say, well, why are you all still getting mad at me? You just made me a loser back home by calling me a name on the internet and try to screw my life over. And I'm just supposed to sit there like a dumb idiot and say, fuck it, this is how my life should be. Miserable back home as a disabled combat veteran.
Well, I'd love to have Tony show me around today if you're still willing to lend him to me.
So that's not my fault either.
How's your finger?
All she has. Don't you see what she's doing?
It sucks that the law judge you that so much and they go home and watch the same porno sites. You know that?
Between me and Trish.
They go home and take their homework from work to home. They can watch porn and watch you and get mad at you as the law.
Well, you could be surprised.
But sex is coming. More nudity. Oh, damn. Commiso's coming home. This make Michael feel bad that he came back home alive from a war back home by calling him names and... Man, shit. Can I go to the beach this year? You all took my van and went to the beach all them years. Can I go to the beach with my van back home? Huh? Can I do shit? Can I do anything? No, I gotta sit here. I got prunes on my goddamn computer. Shit, they all prunes at the court in the 21st century. Shit, the law don't fuck at court so they can stand up to the bad guys on the streets, do they? But I'm getting treated like I'm stupid. I just somehow survived a fucked up war back home, but I'm still called a stupid idiot at court around here. Why? Because you suck as friends back home. My true friends won't allow me to feel bad about myself back home. True friends won't allow me, holy shit, it's my fault that the law allowed crime to happen, then get fucking mad at me back home as a disabled combat veteran. So, I don't know what you want from me, but it just seems like everybody just wants to take every I ain't earned shit in this apartment. I ain't worked for shit for my benefits. You guys are working so hard to get my benefits taken away. Is that what happens to American heroes? People make you believe I have to give everything back to you as a disabled combat veteran. My head chopped off, blown up in pieces, and death is not enough for my hometown on a 4th of July street, that so I get still mocked and treated like shit as a pussy gang outside.
The smartest decision for all of your financial decisions.
You know what? Life's too short to believe anything that's on the internet nowadays. You guys write shit about each other because you got nothing else fucking better to do. And who has to suffer? American soldiers got to suffer from the bullshit that you put on the internet. There's no gangsters at war. There's no terrorists at war. They're all back home watching the war because they're pussies as terrorists and gangsters because they believe they don't have to do shit because they're terrorists and gangsters. So they're all sitting back home playing PlayStation and shit. A real American flew over after 9/11 attack. We had to fly a plane over there saying America ain't scared to fly a plane overseas because somebody attacked us in New York City. As an American. So I guess you're lucky you had Commiso at your unit in that war in the military. You know, it's hard to be the goofy guy. The goofy guy gets made fun of every party on the internet. So doing comedy, you don't want me to be funny. You guys wanted me honest. There must be something wrong with me because I served my goddamn country after 9/11 attack in New York City, dude.
Even 24 hours. Not a day. For relief, beyond relief.
So, I like making videos. I ain't trying to pour out negative. I got feelings as a person, you know. Sometimes my feelings come out. And to open up to the world like I do, and it just seems like you guys are just going to find ways for me to lose back home because you're corny gangsters and terrorists on the streets and you didn't do shit with your lives, and that's going to be my fault. Oh, since we didn't do shit in our lives, Commiso ain't going to do shit with his life. That's the mentality thinking. So, hey, gangster law that I came back home to. I hope you all feel so happy that you beat the crap out of an American hero back home. Do you all feel good about yourselves? No, over time you're just going to be sad. Then people are going to try to find a reason to get mad. People are going to find a reason to get angry again. Even though the whole damn internet's chilling, having a good time, you all bad guys got no fucking else to do. Because you got low self-esteem and joined a gang and terrorist group in the fucking first place. You got low self-esteem if you join a gang. You feel like you can't make it on your own, so you join a gang and terrorists on you. So you all have low self-esteem in the first place. But you know what? I may be stupid and slow in speech impediment special education class. God damn, Commiso did a whole lot more than anybody on the streets around here. As I flew all over the world serving my country. And I should be proud of Commiso on me.
This is good.
But that's not... I lost my motivation back home going to court every fucking day. Pretty feels like it. And I'm thinking to myself, it just seems like I'm just getting cock-blocked back home by my hometown law.
What's with you?
And my neighbors because they're corny-ass gangsters outside.
That's all you want.
Because y'all cool with each other in high school. So you're all cool with each other in high school back home in my hometown. So the law can bail out all these people. Oh, it's okay. I know these people. They can still fuck online and have sex as the law. But as Commiso, I'm just shit. I can't be a writer. I can't be a photographer. I can't do comedy. I can't sing songs. I can't dance. I can't do shit, Commiso.
Ready? Okay. What was the name of Howdy Doody?
Because I had to come back home to a corny-ass gang on the streets.
Who's Howdy Doody?
I stood up to a gangster before. I stood up to terrorists that was up to my face like that. But you all get mad at me because you all want to find a reason to get sad again. You are angry and mad. But people are still gonna look. Shit. Does the law know what sex is? Because I go to court, the law treats me, they don't know what sex is. This is the fucking first time that the law saw sex to fucking do with you guys. It is so. Right? I got motherfucking gangsters acting like they never saw a naked body as gangsters. They're so fucking tough, but they don't know what sex and fucking nudity is. That's what I came back home to. Hey, you know, as a veteran, I have to prove that I'm tough to everybody. So you all want to beat the crap out of me because I'm your goddamn American hero back home, and I did something after 9/11. Said a pussy bloods and clips and tears, and well, fuck you outside.
Isn't that shameless? He said he is not.
That's how much respect you show your American soldiers back home.
Kitchen for a minute.
You stand up to your veterans.
The limo's on the way.
But not my hometown. Seems like you all gave up to me because you're just a bunch of damn losers that don't know how to treat American disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York.
Tell him thanks anyway, the octane ride was over. He thought he was more than a ride.
So?
He is so sweet.
I'm glad I'm Commiso. I've always been like this as a person.
What?
I was just a shy, quiet kid at school, and now I'm an adult, and I have a lot of shit to say.
You'll explain things to
I've been bullied my whole life with my goofy glasses in school.
I'm not mopping.
I didn't go after high school, go to every cool party after high school. I came home and did my homework as a nerd. I got the grades in high school. Because as an outcast, I don't get invited to shit. I get forgotten about because y'all, I don't know, there's something wrong with people.
Prices keep going up, but Experian is here to help you save.
So,
Personally loans, credit cards, or car insurance.
serving my country means something to me.
$100 a year on car insurance.
Start saving now.
And it seems that y'all just trying to take that away from me, that I served my country as a veteran. The one thing cool that I do as a person, that's how people are. They take things. All people do nowadays is take things from each other.
Watchers simplified program with an easy-to-use app and over 200
So,
foods. You'll never go hungry.
it's kind of weird that I'm getting treated the way I am because, you know, I may be an outcast. I may not have my social skills, but I'm still fun to hang with. My battle buddies hanged with me in the military. They seem to have fun with me because I'm a fun guy to hang with. But since y'all in this mentally, there must be something wrong with Commiso because I stand up for myself and none of you guys do as I do. So there must be something wrong with it. Yeah, it sucks that I gotta go to court and I'm thinking to myself, I didn't even have shit for you guys to treat me the way you did on the internet for the world to see.
home systems and appliances. That's your AC, heating, plumbing, kitchen and laundry appliances, and so much more.
If the law allows crime for people to watch,
Protection for your heating,
to happen,
kitchen and laundry appliances, and more. 800.
I highly doubt the law hates sex that goddamn much to beat the crap out of me as your goddamn American hero back home.
My tip is,
The law likes sex too.
cigarette. I would think of my children.
But since as a veteran, I can't have my freedom. And I still got my freedom of speech. Y'all taking my American nudity off television. You're going to take my freedom of speech too? Can I dress what I want in America? Because you're all corny ass people that don't know how to dress? Can I be an American? Can I stand up for my goals and dreams? And what I believe in as an American? As you all got low self-esteem that join the gang and terrorist group as pussies online? So in the future, there'll be no more gangs, terrorists. They're just another person on the street on the internet.
Rated PG-13, only in theaters May 12th.
So sex sells. People don't like crime. Y'all worry about what your kids watch, but you don't give a shit if your kid dies at war as an adult around here or anywhere in the world. You allow your kids die from gang fights? Oh, I don't even know why anybody joined a terror. You must be the corniest fucking person in the world if you join a terrorist group. But I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City in the state of New Jersey. Do I beg for respect like pussy terrorists and gangsters online? Or did I earn my respect down at 4th of July Street as your goddamn American hero back home online? Cause I'm still refusing to listen to pussy gangsters and terrorists on the internet. I was always like this in high school. Everybody picks a fight with Commiso cause I just too goddamn cool at your parties back home.
You saying I got that?
Before I was a loser and I wasn't cool enough in high school to be at parties. Now I'm goddamn too cool to go to your goddamn parties around here.
Talk about what dress.
That's how you talk. How do I expect your veterans to get motivation for the fucking bullshit you put your veterans through? Holy shit. People treat you like you're from a different planet as a veteran back home. I'm still Michael Commiso. I live in the United States longer than I did at war. So if people can't understand my personality and my videos by now, then you're just a bad friend to me. You don't want to understand me. We live in the world, people don't want to understand each other, and just fucking shoot each other like idiots on the streets. So I did what I did in life. Don't take my benefits away from me because you're a jerk off and you don't care about me. You're just a jerk off. You don't care about me back home at my hometown court. You're just out to get somebody else so you make yourself look good at court. You just want to get everybody. But you can't get everybody. So how the fuck you pick me to pick on me as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11?
I'm more than okay.
My hometown don't got no game because they're corny gangsters outside. So I gotta get treated like shit.
Hey, I'm from Brooklyn. What'd you expect?
And get mocked at because they're a bunch of pussies that joined the gang in the fucking first place.
No. This is your night.
But you know what? Shit. My life matters too. You know, I didn't have to join the military and go to war. I could have stayed back and had the 60s and 70s parties in backyards back around here. But I went anyway. And you know what? You all can talk shit about me back home,
Knowing Trish, this could.
I had the most fun in my whole goddamn life serving my country.
I should have burned her.
Every day, Commiso was laughing at war. I was happy that I was serving my country. I was happy I was laughing every day. To come home to miserable people that act like they can't be happy with people and chill people, you act like you're sad and shit. Sucks. Because I should have been sad at war where I was, but I was laughing. To come home and Grandpa dies, I'm still making goopy videos. Why do people always make me feel like I have to give more to make you all happy back home, but you guys can't live a fucking finger for me back home as your goddamn disabled combat veteran after 9/11? So, what are you going to do, Law? Are you going to keep beating people up over free sex? Because that's not your job to beat people the fuck up, you know. There's more sex coming in the future. What, you going to beat me up because there's more sex online? There's more sex online since you beat me up. On the day you beat me up. So this looks like you're all just trying to make me look bad. Because I'm your goddamn American hero back home and you're all a bunch of losers that did nothing with your lives but sit and hack my balls and try to screw my goddamn life over in my hometown. So, I don't get people. You all act like it's so hard to be happy in this world and don't fight with each other, but you're just a bunch of bullshit haters acting like you're some kind of, I don't even fucking know anymore. I don't get people. I don't think I ever gonna get people. You guys make things so complicated in the world as people suck. So whatever. You all gonna hate me no matter what I do. That's the game I came back home to. I'm gonna hate on you no matter what you do, because I can't party with girls around you at parties as tough as you as back home and everything. My grandpa died, and you all forgot about me when I party and everything. No, baby, I need a smile after grandpa died. So I've been making my goofy videos on the internet to try to make people laugh. I like making people laugh. So if my hometown and asshole neighbors can't understand me back home on the 4th of July street, then that's not my fault as my so-called best friends. Yeah, where's my family at? This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack. Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies online.